Hey love, so today we're going to do a foundation declutter. I have so many foundations surrounding me. This is kind of the beginning of my declutter series. I am going to film as much of my decluttering as I can. Instead of doing it the other way, I decided I would just sit down and talk to you guys and show you the products and let you know what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of, what I think about the items. Like, are they just not right for me? Are they expired? Like, I will be the first to admit that I am a total foundation hoarder. I love foundations. I've had a really crazy last year, so this is finally the time for me to go through all of my makeup and get rid of stuff. So some of the stuff I'm going to donate to Project Beauty Share. Some of it's going to need to be thrown away. Some I'm going to give to friends, and some will be in a giveaway, but probably not any foundations. Foundations are not, they're very personal. They're very personal. So not in this video specifically am I going to do a giveaway, but probably in whatever the last declutter video is, I will do a giveaway. So there will be a giveaway coming, just so you guys know. I think I've gotten through the disclaimer. All right, so before we start the video, please subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you are into declutter videos, because this is going to be the beginning of a little series on my channel, getting rid of a bunch of my makeup. If you want to see a makeup hoarder, get rid of the makeup, and get a ton of like mini product reviews, then you're in the right place. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so some of these are actually still in their boxes because I did repurchase some. Some are my favorite foundations that I needed to get a backup of, or something like that. Sometimes I just buy foundations and I forget to use them. So we're just gonna go through. I'm gonna grab them at random. I have a ton on the table in front of me, and then these are all the ones on the table in front of me. I'm sorry that you can't see them, but there's like a box here. And then I have a whole bunch on this little folding table. And then I still have all the foundations that are in my drawer. So all of this in front of me is like overflow. Let's just go. I'm gonna start with the one that I know that I need to get rid of. Rimmel Comfort Serum, Skin Perfecting Full Coverage Foundation. So this guy I actually really liked. It was a really great drugstore foundation. It does have an actual expiration date. Look at this. I feel like foundations never have that. So as you can see, this is clearly expired. I bought it for a video. I don't even think they make this foundation anymore, which makes me very sad to get rid of it. But as you guys know, a foundation over a year, you're supposed to get rid of. So I'm going to have to put this in the trash. I'm sorry. This next one is the LA Girl Pro BB Cream. This I never even tried. I bought it when I was going to do the full face LA Girl, which I ended up doing, and this one is just too dark for me, but it's never actually been used. I just swatched it. I mean, it's probably a year old. A lot of times I will go by like smell or like consistency, and it looks totally good. Like, it's never been, besides me opening it right then. I think this one might be safe to give away. I'll at least give it to a friend. One of my friends will want to use it, so we'll put it in the donate/friend bin. This guy also has an actual expiration date. I don't want to admit when this is from. I actually really loved this. This is the BB Tinted Treatment 12-hour primer, but it's like a tinted BB cream. I would swatch it, but this is, yeah, this should have been thrown away last year. So I'm going to throw this guy away, but I did like it. This one's going to be an obvious. This is just my backup that I just purchased the last time there was a Sephora VIB sale. That's how long this lasts though, because I was running out of my foundation. I still have some of it left in the last tube. So this is just the backup. This is the Milk Liquid Blur foundation. I love this. This is staying. This is the BH Cosmetics Liquid Foundation. This is like their OG foundation. I've definitely had this for way too long. I did not like it. The newer BH foundations that they've come out with, both of them, I can't even remember them off the top of my head. I'm sure we'll get to them soon. I'll let you know when we get to them. But the other BH foundations, especially the newest one, is really good. So, but that one needs to go. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I love this. This is staying. Mine is in shade Porcelain. I love this. This was in my top 10 under 10. That's what it was. Top 10 under 10. This was in there. Use this guy with that in a dupe tutorial today. I have this on one side of my face and the Wet n Wild on the other side of my face. I absolutely love this foundation. It's the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation in 10 Ivory Light. I used to be obsessed. I would use this as just a concealer because it was so full coverage and brightening. Super fair. I love this. This is staying. Ooh, this is a good one. You guys know I like this one. I have totally fallen in love with this foundation. This is the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. So far, this is my favorite foundation from LA Girl, so we're keeping him. Ooh, it was in my makeup bag for a long time. This is the Model's Own Runway Foundation. I didn't even use it for that long. I did really like it, but I know I've had it over a year, so I'm going to get rid of it. The Revolution Pro Foundation Drops. I don't think I've actually used them. This is the actual foundation. My lightning drops started spilling. Where did I? So anyway, this is staying because I don't think I've even fully tried these. This is a brand new... Sorry that some of them are in boxes, but this is the ColourPop No Filter Foundation. I actually own this in 3 shades. This is in Fair 20. I bought this because I got a baby tan. Not even a tan, just I got slightly darker when I was out of town and like outside. So in the summer, I naturally get like a shade or two darker. So I got this deeper one. I don't even know if I'm going to need it because now we're getting into fall. I'm going to keep this one for sure. I have the two other ones, Fair 5 and Fair 10, in my makeup bag. I love using Fair 5 to mix because it is a little bit too light for me. So if you are more fair than I am, Fair 5, this is a great foundation if you are looking for a mattifying foundation. It's good. It's good. So keeping this. I feel like this should go in a maybe pile. I did like this. This is the Rude Double Trouble Foundation and Concealer. I wasn't absolutely in love with it, so I'm going to put it in a maybe pile, and then at the end I'll try and like round up if I'm going to keep it or not. But I've only used it the once, so this one I have such mixed feelings about. It has a beautiful finish, but it looks so orange on me. So orange on me. I probably am going to give this to, maybe I'll give it to my best friend. Definitely tanner than I am, especially now. Normally we're pretty close, but she has got a tan. I'm going to put this in like the friend pile. This is new. I actually really love it. And I can lighten it. I guess I'll see. We'll see how many foundations I have at the end if I want to keep it or not, but it deserves a good home. It's a really good foundation. It just looks super orange on me. The finish is beautiful. Dewy, affordable drugstore foundation. Flower Beauty Light Illusion. This is their Makeup Revolution Fast Base. I love this. He's staying. It makes your skin look so good. The day that I wore this in a bunch of videos, you guys really loved it. And I'm going to do another Revolution Beauty tutorial soon, so I need to keep him tutorial. So I'm going to keep this. This is the Flawless Finish Foundation in Light Ivory. Huda Beauty. I've only used it once. It's still in the box because I do that all the time. But I really liked it. It's too light, but I'm going to keep it to use to mix with other foundations. It's a really beautiful foundation though. It smells really strong, but when I mix it with something else, it's not that bad. So I have mine in Milkshake. So Milkshake was a little too light, but I just spent all that money on it. I'll use it. This one is hard because I love this foundation, but I think that I've had it longer than a year. I have mine in Fair Neutral. Let me see. It doesn't really smell bad, but I think it's almost gone anyway. Oh, no. It's got foundation on my shirt. Now I'm just mad at it because I got it on my shirt, so he's leaving. Here's actually that BH Cosmetics foundation I was talking about. This is the BH Cosmetics, BH Liquid Foundation Naturally Flawless. I have mine in Ivory 201. I like to put things back in the box. When I've only used them once or twice, sometimes they go back in the box. Just makes me feel better. I actually really like this foundation, so I'm definitely going to keep him. Plus, with a brand like BH Cosmetics, I like to do one brand tutorials, and BH Cosmetics is one of the top requested ones, so sometimes I hang on to stuff that I might not normally. Like, this isn't my favorite foundation in the world, but it's definitely good. And as far as BH Cosmetics go, it's my favorite one. So keeping him. Next, we have the Revolution Pro Full Cover Foundation. You guys know how it goes. Makeup Revolution. I normally keep almost everything. I am going to purge a bunch of other stuff, but as far as foundations, this one is definitely still new. Definitely a decent foundation, so I'm going to keep him. I haven't even used this yet, and I kind of want to donate it. It's the Flawless Matte Finish Oil-Free Foundation from Berry M. I mean, I might keep it to, I don't know. Why did I buy him? Why do I do this to myself? I will keep this so I can try it. Maybe I'll use it in like a first impression tutorial, but I remember it looked way too dark. Ivory. Excuse me. I have not gotten rid of enough. I have a couple mixers right here. I have the Stargazer White Foundation. I haven't even tried this. It's still in the packaging. So I will keep this guy. And then I have the Ghost Whitener Brighten and Whiten Your Complexion. I've had this for over a year, so I need to get rid of him, but I will keep him. I finally found this. This has been missing for a while. Hopefully it's still good because you know your girl's keeping it. This is Dermacol. This foundation is beautiful, beautiful. I lost it between moving and sorry, my chin is I just found him, so I'm excited. So he's staying. This guy I've had for far too long. I know they discontinued it, and I remember I was buying it like off Amazon or wherever I could find it. I loved this foundation, but it is discontinued, and I know I've had it for way too long. It was so beautiful though, but I need to get rid of him. I'm sorry. I loved this one so much that when this one discontinued, I went and found anything similar, and so this expensive YSL foundation, I don't even want to remember what I spent on this, but because I spent so much on this one, I'm gonna keep him. I'm sorry. I'll probably keep that until like just forever. The Christian Foundation, this guy is almost gone, but I'm gonna keep him because I really like him. The BH Cosmetics HD Foundation. This one was a step up from that first BH foundation, but it's not as good as the Naturally Flawless one. So I guess I'll get rid of you. I'm sorry. LA Girl White Mixer. You know, your girl loves a white mixer. I'm gonna keep this one. This is the Revlon Color Stay. I feel like I've probably had this for way too long, so I can't imagine that I'll even be using this soon. This one, it's actually looks still pretty full. This pump, I forgot where I got this pump. I don't remember. It Cosmetics CC Plus Illumination. This is a brand new BB. I haven't even used him, so He's staying. Freedom Pro Matte Longwear Foundation. I don't feel like this is really relevant anymore because like I don't think Freedom's really still a thing. I probably won't be able to use this in a video because it won't make sense if you guys can't get it. I'm not going to use it in a video and then it's not good enough for me to use above a lot of my other foundations. So I'm going to get rid of him. Nourish Your Glow in Siberia. Do you like that I'm checking to see if there's any in there? I feel like he's almost gone, so I should probably get rid of him. He's almost gone. I'll just keep him. This is another one of those, I can't believe I spent so much money on a foundations. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in shade 3. I did really like it. It's probably expired, but again, I spent so much money on it, like that's real talk. I don't want to throw it away yet. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I haven't even used this. I haven't even used it. I bought it when this like first came out. Didn't even use it. Maybe I'll give it a go. I don't know. It's a sleep bottle. I'll just whatever. I'm sorry that I keep so many. Born This Way foundation. Definitely keeping this guy. I like it. It's not my favorite, but I like it enough that I would wear it. This is the Hard Candy Glamouflage foundation. I definitely have had this over here. So Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I might just keep him because he's like the most fair drugstore foundation besides like, I don't know, this is just like one of the most well-known foundations. And I've noticed that a lot of brands, like when they do like, I think ColourPop uses Maybelline on their like pick a foundation match. So I like to be able to compare other foundations to this. So I think I'll just keep it just for like research purposes and just for like videos. If I didn't make videos, I would probably get rid of him though. Marc Jacobs Genius Gel. I only used this a few times and I really liked it. I think he discontinued it though, but I'm going to keep him. Urban Decay All Nighter. I have only actually worn this a couple times. I probably had him longer than the 6-month recommendation. Most foundations are a year. This one says 6 months. I don't buy it. We're going to pretend I've had it less than a year. Well, I actually had 2 of this one, so they can both go. Oh my god, I had 2 of this one as well. This is the Golden Rose Stick Foundation. I ordered this off of Amazon with the Taylor recommendation, and she actually really liked it, but I've never worn it on my face. So I will keep it. I don't know why I decided to swatch just this one, but I did. e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I'm going to keep this one just in case because this one I actually I like this one. Just in case I don't like that other e.l.f. one. I forgot I even owned this. I really should get rid of this. I used this recently in a video where I talked about like products that I used to be obsessed with. This is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I really like this. This is a very full coverage foundation. It does not match me, but it's still like I just wore it in the last like couple months. So I think I'm going to keep it. I'm sorry. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. I only use this a couple times. It's too dark. It's very beautiful, but I'm going to give it away. LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. This is way too dark. Look at this. It was okay. I feel like it's a maybe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the keep pile, and then when I go back through and put them in my drawer, some of them I might get rid of. Too Faced Peach Perfect, keeping. Love this. NARS All Day Luminous. I only wore this once. I didn't really like it. I probably should give this to a friend. I really should have taken it back. Like, Sephora has such an amazing return policy, but I just didn't do it. Makeup Forever HD Foundation again. I would mix these two together and they were so beautiful, but I don't need this. This I'll just keep because it's brand new. I haven't even opened it. Again, Kat Von D Light 42. Haven't even opened it, so I will keep that. That was like my jam for so long. And then this is the Tarte Hybrid Gel Foundation. I'll either keep it or donate, but I did really like this one. I think we're on the last ones. I have a couple mixers. This is the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in white. I will keep that guy. This one's nice. It's not as good as the Dream Tone one. This one's a little thicker, but I like it. This is the Revolution, the one foundation. This guy is discontinued now. I definitely have had this over a year, but this was a really great option. It's just a white foundation mixer, but I probably don't need it. Another Revolution, the Matte Effect Foundation. They don't make this anymore either. They have completely stepped up their foundation game, so I really don't need to hold on to this guy anymore. Whew, this one is used. I was obsessed with this for a while too. This was definitely, you can tell when something's been in my makeup bag because it looks like this. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I really like this foundation, but I've definitely had this guy too long, so I probably don't need him. This is the Precious Mineral BB Cream. This is by Etude House. Etude House? Etude House. I'll let you see it because I can't speak. I really liked it. It was just too dark. So the Wet n Wild Coverall Foundation. There are certain brands that I like to keep on hand, like at least a foundation for full One Branch tutorials and well, it's one of them, but now I have definitely even better options than this. This isn't bad for the price. Like, it's not the worst foundation, especially for the price, but I don't need it. Revolution Ultra Face Base, again, they have come out with much better ones, so I really don't need it. NYX Total Control Coverage Drops. I will keep this, especially because it's a little too light, so I like using this as a mix-in as well. MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I feel like this was one that I just really wanted to love, but I didn't really love. So, like, it doesn't really, I don't remember it standing out to me. I'm sure I really liked it at one point, but oh, this is what we have gotten rid of, so it's a decent amount. That's way better for me. Like, normally I really, really suck at decluttering. So I'm going to organize them into my drawer, and then I will show you a picture of what that looks like. Good enough for me. I did it. Yes. Okay, so this isn't the most beautiful organization ever, but I did it. Please excuse all of this mess. Clearly I am decluttering and organizing everything into boxes, so it's a mess in here. Sorry. It is what it is. This cute. This cute. This I can handle. This is like filled to the max, but like it still all fits. So if I want to get anything else, I'm going to have to kick stuff out, but at least it all fits in here. Way better than it was, so I'll take it. All right, loves, so I think that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this declutter video. Let me know what kind of video you want to see next, and please subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you want to see the rest of this declutter series. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Close to Project Booty Share. Booty Share. I just said booty. Most of these I've purchased myself, which scares me to ever add this up. I don't want to. L'Oreal, the Glamouflage foundation, Glamouflage, I can't even speak. This Jesus, I caught it. Whew. Hi. Are we snuggling? Are we snuggling?